We're back now with Jennifer Palmieri, who served as communications director for Hillary Clinton's 2016 presidential bid. She's also served under Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, and she details some of the lessons learned in her new book, Dear Madam President, an open letter to the women who will run the world. Yay. This is from a woman who knows what it's like to advise powerful women and work among powerful people. One of the things you say is, as a woman on the team, Hillary's team or otherwise, you don't panic, you show no emotion. I can handle this, I can handle anything. This is what we say to ourselves. For me and a lot of women, you write, it's a toxic brew of the need to prove we're tough enough to play a man's game, combined with a woman's sense of duty. And you go on to suggest we need to nod less and cry more.
Right.
Why?
Because I think that's the two behaviors that I think hold us, that inhibit us. So we you know how people talk about superwomen? I think that means when people say that, they mean I want a woman to do everything I expect of her, plus she gets to do what she wants on this side. It's like, no, you get to embrace all of your emotions. And
it's what I think it's one of the things that makes us beautiful. Makes us beautiful,
yeah.
Our connection with our emotions as women.
And if I hadn't, during the Clinton campaign, we heard a lot of crazy stuff, and every day we'd hear something crazy, and I'd just not like, okay, I can.
But you couldn't be there blubbering all day either.
No, so
Hillary would have been like, "What's up with Palmieri?
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on? Get it together, girl."
So you have to, you know, it's like, how would it be if instead of nodding every time I said, you know what, that's crazy, we're not going to survive that, or you know what, that's crazy, we're not going to do that, and even more so. People, you know, just think about with crying, it's like the greatest sin in the workplace that a woman can commit. And I'm easily moved to tears. And I think when something moves you to tears, that means it's important. When I will sometimes tear up when I talk about something that's important to me. And we should be able to do that.
Let it fly.
Yeah, you should not mute everything that makes you feel passion.
It makes you unique.
Yeah.
What about you talk about how I love this. You love your face and you own your face. You said, I decided years ago I didn't want all that I lived and learned to be smoothed over. Look at my face. It tells you I was a child in the 70s. I am your connection to that time. I can tell you the songs that were popular, how we dressed, what the country felt like in that moment. And I hope society eases up on the pressure for each of us to look young.
Young and like, yes, right? It's exhausting. And it's like, these are the things we have to unlearn. It's that I think your faces are valuable in ways well beyond how they appear and whether or not they are attractive. And I love that my face tells you, my face tells you something about the life that I lived. And I've always found comfort in older women's faces. It tells you they've been through a lot and they have survived. And you can see there's stress lines and worry lines, but you manage to have a smile on your face anyway. And I think that's what we need to feel more connected to each other.
My face tells you I work in an industry that's extremely vain and I cave to the pressure.
Your face is beautiful, Megan.
Jen, I have to tell you, I've never read a book like this with so many good life lessons on what we're up against, but just she tells it straight. And I believe 2016 has a message for women about where we really stand, and that's better to know. It's better to know what reality is than to operate in some false utopia. That's the way forward. A lot of pearls of wisdom in this. Truly, honestly recommend it. Thank you so much for coming on and talking about it.
Thank you.